That's really good.
Do you know that's dried strawberries that produces that jelly
Really?
taste? Isn't that amazing?
It's really good. Really good.
So good. Hi, Jimmy Stovall.
How are you?
I am so good because you bring us something. It's like, oh, it's so good. You bring us something that you know is a true staple in my household. This is great for the nights that I'm here working, that my husband can throw them on the grill, feed the kids, and the kids come running to the table. It's also our 2018 Customer Food Award winner for Best Appetizer. They are the Corky's wings, and your choice of sweet and smoky or the bourbon. These are fully cooked. You just heat and eat, and you just feel like you are having some good old Southern barbecue food.
That's right. You know, we start with, first of all, jumbo meaty wings. Then we tumble season them, so the seasoning is all over. And whether it's the bourbon or the sweet and smoky, fantastic Memphis barbecue rubs. Then what we do is we slow roast these wings. So the slow roasting process opens up the skin, lets that flavor get in there, but it keeps the meat tender and juicy instead of deep fried like in a restaurant or some hot sauce, you know, on top of it. That's what makes the difference.
And the roasting, the fact that they're not in a deep fryer.
Exactly.
This is why I like to feed my family with confidence, knowing that it's something good. And if you can tell everybody a little bit about Corky's. I was there and able to visit Memphis, and oh my gosh, it's just a constant line coming in and out the door, people who have been eating there for years.
So we're a family-run restaurant, Memphis, Tennessee, barbecue capital of the world, and we do everything the old-fashioned way. We don't cut any corners, we don't take any shortcuts, we do everything the right way, the same way, every single day, day in and day out.
And which one are we looking at now?
This is the sweet and smoky. See, it has a little bit more of a red flavor.
Yep.
We've stepped up that paprika smoky seasoning, and then we've added a little bit more of that brown sugar. You can kind of see the crystallization on there. And when you heat it up, it caramelizes down on that wing.
So good. They're so juicy. And let me tell you, a lot of meat on these wings. Now, if you want the sweet and smoky, that's going to be our little bit more limited choice. We also have the bourbon. You're getting 4 pounds of these, and already David's going in.
Yeah.
Sweet and smoky. Is that your style?
Please keep talking.
No, it's my turn to take a taste. Love these. Okay, best way to prepare these, though.
So I like them. You can heat them directly from frozen, 350 in an oven on a sheet pan, uncovered, for about 25 to 30 minutes. And at the end, I know you like them a little crispy too. I like to turn it on broil for just a couple of minutes and then kind of crisp up that outer skin. But I'm telling you, can't mess them up. Perfect in time for the big game party at your house. And everyone goes crazy over these wings. Look at this. Look at all the meat on this wing. Look at this. This is, to me, the Corky's difference right there. Look at that.
And it comes off the bone so easily,
It really does. It really does. True, authentic Memphis barbecue flavor with those rubs, and then slow roasted, so you're just heating it up when you get it home, and it's directly from frozen.
I'm going to take some of these bourbon, because that's my favorite. I'll take 3 in fact.
That's all right. You can I got one over here.
And I'll let David pick up the slack.
All right.
Okay.
Pick up the slack.
Okay,
There you go, David.
thank you, darling. So whether you're choosing bourbon or sweet and smoky, you're getting 4 pounds of whatever you choose, right? And these are all fully cooked, yes, Jimmy?
They are fully cooked, seasoned, ready to go.
So when you get them home, you thaw, heat, and eat. Is that right?
That's right. No, you don't even have to thaw these.
Oh, no?
You can go straight from frozen with these wings.
Oh, you can? Okay,
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, which is
now,
great.
if you want the bourbon, I have 1,400 left. Sweet and smoky, 1,300.
Thank you.
We recommend auto delivery because that way you can keep a good thing coming every 90 days for a year. But the reason even more important to do that auto delivery is that you're going to be able to lock in the Easy Pay, which goes away end of day. So this is going to work out fine. Now, this was the sweet and smoky?
Yeah, that's the sweet and smoky.
This one's
so
the
this
bourbon.
is the bourbon. Okay. So the one I have in my hand right here, this is the bourbon. So it's a little deeper flavor, not hot and spicy.
Oh, the
but
bourbon is
full
good.
flavor. Great compliment to that fantastic juicy chicken meat. And then the sweet and smoky, again, a little bit sweeter, a little bit smokier with that fantastic paprika.
Hey, Jimmy Stovall.
Yes, sir.
The big game's coming up on February 3rd.
Yes.
Will we have these in time for the big game?
You will.
We will.
How about that? And you don't even have to thaw them.
So buy them today with a credit card. They'll get in there in time for the big game.
They will.
Ooh.
And
Now
that's
you're
one of the
talking.
biggest wing days of the year. And the thing is if you go to a restaurant, a lot of times the wings are deep fried. They're tossed in a super hot, buffalo sauce, and not everyone likes that. The reason that I think that our wings are so popular is because everyone does love wings, but they love meaty wings. They don't want to have to wrestle around for the meat. So these are tender and fall off the bone, and they're that real barbecue season from Memphis.
Well, see, here's my thing. I like buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
It doesn't like me.
Right. Right.
So this is the perfect wing for me.
It really is.
So good.
And again, if you want to do sauce, put it on the side. Get your little, a bowl of dipping
sauce.
Ranch or blue cheese, or if you're going to do barbecue sauce. Yep.
Or your sauce, if you have any Corky sauce at home, because these all have been dry seasoned.
Yes.
If you then paint them with wet sauce, they're now called muddy wings,
That's
right?
right. The dry
I've got dry
seasoning
seasoning and the liquid sauce.
That's right.
If you want bourbon, I have 1,200 left. If you want sweet and smoky, 900 left to go around.
Wow.
These are phenomenal. Don't miss out on these. 4 easy payments. Auto delivery means every 90 days for a year. We keep a good thing coming. So now you can enjoy these. These will last in the freezer how long?
Up to a year. And the great thing about the way
paint
these,
me a little bit.
I was just about to ask. There
Would
you
you
go.
paint me?
There you go.
Thank
Look, I didn't
you.
even get it on you.
That's all right.
And the great thing about the way we package these is they're in a resealable bag. So you don't have to take out all 4 pounds. You don't have to, take them all out and thaw them all out. You just reach in that bag, pull out what you want. If you're having a few people over for the big game, take them all. If not, if it's just 1 or 2 of you, take a few and reseal that bag and put it back in your freezer. This, if you put the barbecue sauce, look at that right there.
So good.
Put almost like a glaze on there. You get the flavor and the
Paint
texture.
them up and then put them back in the oven.
Yep. Yes, just for a couple of seconds.
they'll caramelize.
And it'll caramelize. That sugar in that barbecue sauce will caramelize down on that meat. And you see, when's the last time you've taken a bite of a wing that's been deep fried, and these aren't, and you see this juicy, tender meat? Rarely, ever. It's usually dry, and it kind of, it kind of strings just a little bit.
And we want to be clear, these are not fried.
No.
These are roasted.
These are roasted.
Roasted wings. They are also not breaded.
Correct.
Which means that these are, I believe, gluten-free, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They are. Yep. And again, just tons of meat on each wing, and they're fully cooked, seasoned. They're done in a resealable bag, so you can take out as few or as many as you want.
Now let me update you. If you're wanting the bourbon, I have fewer than 1,000. If you'd like the sweet and smoky, fewer than 700.
Wow, thank you.
Credit card order means you will get these in time for the big game, but you must order them today, right now, with that credit card, and we'll get them out to you in time for the big game. This is 4 easy payments on your credit card. If you're having folks over, these are so easy. I've served these before for parties.
Right.
And what I'll do is I'll put them on a sheet pan. Sometimes I put my cooling racks on top of my cooking sheets.
Yes, that's a great way to do it.
Because then it kind of turns into like this crisping thing. Yeah, right? So all this coming together, I will tell you this, Mark Charles is hovering.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. Which means
Mark
Mark Charles. Is Mark Charles hovering? Are you hovering close to the wings?
Yes,
of course he is.
of course.
Of course he is.
Of course.
He's ready to come up here and have some wanks.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to go and finish up my recipe.
Okay.
My Caribbean jerk pork chili.
Easy for you to say.
Easy for me to say, but easier for me to eat.
Right.
And we're going to see you next time, I hope.
Yes, yeah,
All right,
this
buddy
is
boy.
it. Thank
All
you.
right, pal. Thank you. All right, now we're making Caribbean black bean and mango chili. Now, we made the chili portion on